Presents this year's Governor's Award and Rajkumari Sanatombi Devi Awards in various fields. Congress continues with one-day political conference. CM Ibobi takes credit for improvement in law and order in Manipur. Chief Election Officer, Manipur flags off democracy van carrying the message of SDEEP campaign. Minister Mirabai assures people of a hospital for elderly people on Old Age Day. And UCM asked Manipur government to make its policy on NSC and IM public. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News and I'm Premi Thangjam with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Governor Dr. Najma Heptullah today presented the Governor's Award 2016 and Rajkumari Sanatombi Devi Award 2016 at Asha Jinnah Complex. In her speech as a chief guest, the governor said human resource development is vital to a nation's strength, and progress and prosperity, and education is one of the key elements. She said the central purpose of education is to inculcate the ability to think and apply the knowledge in solving social problems. The governor congratulated the state for not having dowry system. In her speech, Chief Minister Okram Ibobi said the development of human resource is one of the priorities of his government. Tingojam Jinnah of RK Sanatombi Devi Vidyalaya Hotel Pangai received the Governor's Award 2016 and RK Sanatombi Devi Award 2016 was awarded to achievers in education, sports, traffic police and physically challenged. Chief Minister Okram Ibobi today took the credit for improvement of law and order in the state. With the next assembly polls looming large, the Congress party continues with its one-day political conference in different valley districts of the state to woo the voters. Criticizing the opposition BJP, the Congress leaders urged the people to support the Congress for its secular and non-sectarian principles. Speaking at the one-day political conference organized by Khetrigao Block Congress Committee at Khetrigao Abba Ground, Chief Minister Okram Ibobi said the history of India is the history of the Congress Party. He reiterated that it is the stand of the Congress Party to strengthen the unity and integrity among the people of all communities. Without naming the BJP, the Chief Minister said some political party verbally claim to be non-sectarian and secular, but they act differently. Referring to the improvement of law and order in the state, he said there was a time when Khairamban Kaithel wore a deserted look after ducks, but now all the shops and markets remain open till late. He also mentioned that the underground organizations no more claim their share from the employee salaries.
Congress Party ke khoi laiba isinau mayam punu maksum se amattani kana su hanthana yeng me ga roi haibe se masi Congress ke die khoi gi Gita gumba or Quran gumba or Bible gumba tana gumba party kharana election maya da akoi koi dia duni dharma da mission mikhai nai da mani dunia da ne na haiba thabak tau thor kodana mana saning ba mai magi chinjak saja da yaroi haina thingba gumba election maya naksal pesle khara di to khreba khara di inghar lai kre amu heta kankhala kani yaroi moi gi principle duna moi yada ba amu heta kankhala kani yaroi.
Chief Minister Okram Ibobi has greeted the people of Manipur on the eve of Mera Chauren Haupa. In his message, Ibobi said Mera Chauren Haupa is a traditional festival celebrated in Manipur, heralding the event of Meratha, the 7th month in the Meitei lunar calendar. He hoped that the festival will strengthen the bond among all communities for a peaceful and prosperous Manipur. Chief Election Officer Manipur VK Devagan today flagged off a democracy van carrying the message of electoral roll revision campaign for the old Secretariat complex. The campaign was launched as a part of the Systematic Voters Education Participation SVEEP. Before flagging off the democracy van, a discussion on SVEEP was held at the conference hall of All Secretariat. DC of all the districts, official concerned and all the stakeholders participated in the discussion. The program is specially taken using media and other means to spread awareness about SVEEP so that people will participate in the election on a large scale.
Yeah, today we have launched this vehicle for Festival of Democracy. It was to carry the message of Festival of Democracy to all the nooks and corners of Manipur, because we are undergoing this special summary revision of electoral roll, where we have requested all the young voters to kindly enroll themselves in the electoral roll by filling up form number 6. We are also carrying out this purification of electoral roll so that it becomes error-free. We strongly believe that this 11th Legislative Assembly election, it will not be fought as battle or war. It will be celebrated as Festival of Democracy, where all the voters participate, all the stakeholders, all the political parties participate in the true spirit of democracy.
Social Welfare Minister A.K. Mirabai has stated that the government is contemplating to set up a hospital for elderly persons under the Social Welfare Department. Speaking at the observance of International Day of Older Persons at the Community Hall of Patsoi Part 2 today, she lamented that more than 70% of elderly persons in Manipur have been neglected and are not given due care and attention. She said many old persons are staying at the old age home and daycare center run by the state government. She said lack of care and attention coupled with ill treatment to old persons is also responsible for mental problems facing the elderly persons. Mirabai said this problem has necessitated hospitals meant for elderly persons only an opening of special units for them in other hospitals. She maintained that old age center for old persons in every district and state-sponsored pension schemes are made available. Gifts were also presented to elderly persons at the event.
Tongan ba district mapanda lariba SDO singase President of Maintenance Tribunal haiduna SDO singi kuthangda kanagumba ahal amana magi family gi lehoriba macha masu singna hanna yengbiraktraba matamda aigi chauthung haibadi aina chaba thakpa phangaktaba matamda lairiba ari aiba cheron pisale haraga hairiba SDO District Commissioner Singi Kutang Dazu Lariba Makoi Singse apply to Boyai. Mamlabati Department Asina Imung Humna Yahole Haraga Mapa Masung Masa Anigi Marakta Kenaba Mo Lariba Mayam Singase Samana Tamina Bataragadi Eko Hena Chakopo Werangan.
The day was also observed by Senior Citizens Forum Imphal East on the theme Take a Stand Against AGM at Dharmalaya Hold of Brahmapur, Nahabam. Several elderly persons above 90 years from various constituencies of Imphal East participated in the observance. It may be recalled that the United Nations General Assembly declared October 1st as the International Day of Elder Persons in 1990. The day is observed to highlight the important contributions that older people make to society and raise awareness of the issues and challenges of aging in today's world. International Day of Older Persons was also observed at Old Age Home at Kumbi Terakong Lamlong Village. Kumbi Kolakpam Laikai Women Association organized a function under the aegis of Lions Club, Bishnupur. Senior Citizens Forum observed the World Elders Day at Singjamai Thokchom YWO ground. The forum presented gifts to elderly persons of Singjamai Mathak Thokchom Laikai and Chongtham Laikai above 85 years of age as a part of the observance. A discussions on mental health issue of old age and healthy older persons, our resource for community and economy was also held. United Committee Manipur UCM today questioned the Manipur government about its policy on NSC and IM. The UCM today performed the last day of Langban Tarpan at Kikrupat. Speaking to media on the occasion, the UCM President Elangbam Johnson termed the recent incident at Senapati as unfortunate. He said the people's agitation against the arrest of 3 cadres of NSC and IM by Assam Rifles and their subsequent release was unfortunate. Elangbam Johnson demanded the government to clarify the matter.
NSCN IM की मणिपुर सरकार की ओइबा फिरेप से करिनो मोगी पॉलिसी से करिनो ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट ता मधु मणिपुर म्याम द सेंगदोकपम चंगे तसेंगबदी नहान फारिबा म्यूसिंग असी नेशनल हाईवे सिंग दा लूट पाट तौबा एक्सटॉर्शन तौबा अखोई की ड्राइवर सिंग अखोई की हैंडलमैन कंडक्टर मैम चलीब सिंग असी ट्रक सिंग चलीब सिंग असी दा नुंती की थेंखांग क्या दा पैसा क्या लौदना एक्सटॉर्शन तौदना अखोई की मिटमांग दा चखाव की लंबी ओरिबा सिदा ततना अखोई येखाई थेंगाइबा पीबा मी ngaktane हाइबा मीसिंग असी अखोई फारब मतमदा करिगिदमक थादोखिबनो हाइबसे मणिपुर सरकार दा अखोइना हंगे मणिपुर सरकार नसु NSCN IM की मथक तक कैसु तौ ngамदबा बचिनना अखोई मणिपुर दा सीजफायर लेते हना हाइबा वाफम से अखोई याबा ngамoi.
He also said the youth team will fight any threat against the integrity of Manipur. He also alleged that three cadres of the NSCN IM arrested by the Assam Rifles were involved in looting of vehicles on the national highways. He said the government must clarify why those arrested in the hills are released while actions are taken against those arrested in the valley without giving any reason. He expressed concern at the different treatment. The NSCN IM has strongly refuted allegations against three officials of the outfit by 35 Assam Rifles after detaining them in Senapati on September 28. NSCN IM accused the Assam Rifles of torturing Captain PK Akash, Lieutenant Ashang Kashung and Corporal Elvis. The outfit alleged that Assam Rifles' personnel physically abused the trio to prove their version. Violence broke out between two student organizations at Kaishampa Junction this afternoon around 4:30. It is believed that the violence was related to student selection. 3 two-wheelers were burnt during the violence. The vehicles are an Activa I bearing registration number MN01V1367, Honda Activa 3G MN01F9925 and Honda Activa MN01AC2451. Several four-wheelers including a Scorpio Verna Centro were also damaged in the stone pelting. Both parties sustained injuries in the violence. Members of all Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU and officers and personnel of Imphal West District Police personnel today jointly organized a cleanliness drive in Imphal city. They said the cleanliness drive will be continued to maintain the city neat and clean. The cleanliness drive began early morning. AMJU President Wangkhemcha Shyamjai and SP Imphal West Ningthaujam Herojit also took part in the cleanliness drive conducted at Kangla Gate in front of Raj Bhavan along the Kangla Pat Road. Ningthaujam Herojit said the social service was conducted under the initiative of IG Zone 1 Clay Khongsai. He said it is everyone's responsibility to maintain Imphal city and its surroundings neat and clean. He also said the police department is taking responsibility to keep the city clean and appealed to all to share the responsibility to maintain it neat and clean. Assam Rifles personnel also took part in the social service.
For a good purpose, Kusam Naraga Sachi, Habagi, Yanaba Magi Matungina, Hanba drive ni, when at our motto di, our city, our responsibility, our duty to keep it clean. Have a motto Sida Koi, Nasi Pantopani, Masi Koi Lepalaitana, Makasatagani, Masida Kogi, Atopa, Akogi, Dukan, Family Washing, city is the labor missing. Mio Kuremana Matang Bangvidana Koi city is Nanana Tamada, Ako Isa Isagi, duty lay, responsibility lay, high vasi, message Samaso Koi Pijaning.
AMJU President Wangkhemcha Shyamjai expressed his satisfaction by the participation of AMJU members in the cleanliness drive. He said the program was taken to keep the city clean and at the same time improve the relation between the police department and media persons. Retired IAS officer S. Sundarlal has been sworn in as the first chairman of Manipur Municipality Property Tax Board. Governor Dr. Najma A. Haptullah administered the oath of office and secrecy to S. Sundarlal at the function held at Raj Bhavan. The board will have 3 members, including the chairman of MAHO director will be the member secretary. Chief Minister Okrami Bobi, his cabinet colleagues, top civil and police officials attended the event.
This beginning is maybe a small step on the part of the state government, but it will be a giant leap for all the urban local bodies in Manipur. because so far the ULBs did not have the legal framework to impose property tax in the state, in all the urban areas. Of course, the urban areas where the property tax is to be introduced will be notified by the state government from time to time.
BJP Wangoi Mandal unveiled status of 3 late political leaders of Wangoi today at Wangoi Laisangkong Tingel Maru. A park named after them was also opened. The 3 leaders were former MLA Thaudam Toyaima Singh, former Minister Chungkham Raj Mohan Singh and former Chief Minister Wahengbam Nipamacha. A booth-level meeting of the BJP was also held. Speaking on the occasion, State Executive Member of BJP Yumnam Nilamani lamented that joining of politics for personal gains and vested interests has led the youth on the wrong path. He maintained the future generation must follow in the footsteps of late political leaders. Locals of Charangpat Maninglaikai blamed the Wangkim Kendra MLA for the scuffle which took place at the 20th Foundation Day function at Charangpat Rural Youth Development Organization RYDO. He clarified the MLA was not invited at the function. Speaking to media persons at Manipur Press Club, locals of Charangpat Maninglaikai said the locals resolved not to invite the MLA in the Foundation Day, but the MLA sneaked in and met the security to fire tear gas and mock bombs on the people assembled there. Manipur Pradesh Congress Committee will commemorate the 147th birth anniversary of the father of the nation, Mahatma Gandhi, on October 2nd. The event will be held on Congress Bhavan, BT Road at 8 a.m. Congress leaders and workers, Chief Minister Okram Ibobi, his cabinet colleagues, Congress MPs and MLAs will take part in the event. Let's take a small commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News.
CBSE school teachers. Admission open for class 9 and 10 CBSE summative assessment 2. Class starts on 6th October 2016. Class timing 4:40 p.m. to 7:40 p.m. Subjects offered: English, Mathematics, Science and Social Science. Features: regular unit tests, study materials, MCQ and study tour. Van service is also available.
The first urban cross hatchback, Datsun Radigo with 800cc. Subnatagi lakh aniga lising ni punipan piba car asigi feature singdi ground clearance 185mm, boot space 222 liters, power steering, mileage 25.17 km per liter, immobilizer. Book tawbi horo gari asi ngasi mak showroom da laktuna leire. Test drive kidamak lengsin birao Island Nissan near Standard Robert High Secondary School, Kanchipur, Imphal. Datsun Radigo.
Welcome back after the break, and you're watching Primetime English News. Manipur observed National Voluntary Blood Donation Day today at Multi-Purpose Hall of DM College. The observance was jointly organized by Manipur Blood Cell National Health Mission and NSS unit of DM College of Science, Arts and Commerce. A rally was also taken out on DM College campus in connection with the day. 19 individuals who have donated blood more than 25 times were also felicitated. 7 organizations which has organized blood donation camps more than 3 times were also felicitated. A blood donation camp was also held at the Multi-Purpose Hall. Speaking on the occasion, State Program Officer, State Blood Cell NHM, Dr. Tomcha Kuman said, from April till August 4th, government blood banks collected 930 units of blood. Out of this, 70% of replacement and 25% from voluntary blood donors. He further said the state government is planning to open 2 more blood banks at Ukhrul District Hospital and Senapati District Hospital. Speaking on the occasion, Mission Director NHM Dr. O. Ibomcha appealed to all to regularly donate blood. Contract Employee Association RIMS today launched 3-day cease work demanding one-time regularization of service of contract staff. The contract employees ceased work and demonstrated in front of the OPD counter. Secretary of the association M. Mayakanta urged the RIMS authority to implement the resolution of the 44th and 45th Executive Council of RIMS. District Health Society Imphal East held a district ASHA convention at Soibam Laikai Community Hall today. ASHA workers of Imphal East took part in the convention. Best ASHA workers were awarded at the event. CMO Imphal East, Dr. K.H. Indra said ASHA workers play an important role in healthcare system throughout the year. He said the convention was held to make the ASHA workers familiar with their role as a community level care provider. A team of Central Bureau of Investigation today raided the house of National Institute of Technology Deputy Director Lekangbam Dolent at Nagamapal, Kangchabi Lairak. The raid was conducted this morning around 6:30 by a large number of CBI men. Sources said the raid was carried out in connection with anti-corruption and bribery case. In a bizarre incident, OC Thoubal Police Commando OC Chingtham Anand Kumar has allegedly assaulted a rifleman posted at Kangabo Commando Complex. The incident occurred around 11:30 p.m. on September 28. The injured rifleman is identified as Tauchom Roman Singh, age 33, of Sagol Tongba Mamang Laikai. He is a rifleman from 1st IRB and presently attached to Thoubal Police Commando. Speaking to media, wife of victim rifleman Tauchom Ongbi Ngantoi said a complaint on the incident was registered at Yairipok Police Station and a written complaint was also submitted to DGP and SP Thoubal. Rifleman Tauchom Roman is presently hospitalized at Raj Medicity. He sustained injuries in the face, chest and eyes. Family of victim demanded punishment of the officer. National Institute for Empowerment of Persons with Intellectual Disabilities NIEPID is organizing one-day assessment and certification camp only for children with intellectual disabilities at Kangabok High School October 3 and at Manipur Press Club on October 4th. National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology Imphal celebrated its 28th Foundation Day come Freshers Meet today. The outstanding students of the institute were presented with cash awards at the event. An interaction program with former students of the institute who are now working in different parts of India and world was also held through Skype. Chief Secretary O. Nabakishore, who was the chief guest of the occasion, appreciated the role of National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology Imphal. Manipur Students Association Delhi observed the 120th birth anniversary of Hizam Irabod on the theme Unity in Struggle at Delhi University North Campus Arts Faculty, Delhi University South Campus, Moti Bagh Jamia Millia Islamia, Jawahar Nehru University. The main function was held at Arts Faculty, Delhi University North Campus. Human rights activist Irom Chanu Sharmila also attended the event. More Maitai Lai Thaugal Kanglup Subcommittee organized Langban Haishoi Katpagi Thauram in the Kujairok River as an honor to those late persons who work for the welfare of the Maitai community of More. General Secretary of All India Trade Union Congress Manipur L. Sotin Kumar will attend the 17th World Trade Union Congress of the World Federation of Trade Union at Durban, South Africa from October 4 to 8. He left Imphal for Mumbai today. 100 delegates of All India Trade Union Congress will take part in the Congress, which will be attended by 4,000 delegates from around 140 countries. 14-day entrepreneurship skill development program in floriculture from Tamenglong district kicked off at Kuman Lampak Youth Hostel today. The program was jointly organized by Garden Care and State Institute of Rural Development. 40 trainees from 21 villages of Tamenglong district participated in the program. Managing Director of Garden Care, Bhakta Asem, said the program was launched under Backward Region Grant Fund of Ministry of Planning in order to popularize and inculcate the habit of gardening in hill districts. He further said the number of gardens and use of flowers are increasing day by in the valley districts. He also expressed the hope that gardening will provide employment opportunities in the hills. All Manipur Progressive Farmers Association AMPFA observed the death anniversary of its founder President Joy Nongmaithim at its office at Kaishampad. Members of Kongba Maru, Laipamel, Apunba Semgatlub, Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, All Manipur Working Journalists Union, Kundrakpam Kendra Development Committee, Film Forum Manipur and Pradhan Kundrakpam GP Pradhan Haraurau Tangkham GP and many individuals today planted more than 153 saplings at Kongba Maru, Laipamlel in Imphal East District. If Kongba Maru forest area is protected, the water of Kongba River will solve the problems facing the people of Kundrakpam, Kurai, Ketrigao and Thongchu. Week-long wildlife celebration kicked off today with a cycle rally spreading a message to protect the rare sangai and wildlife in Sangai from Kordak Awang Dam to Kaibulamjao. The week-long celebration is jointly organized by Wildlife Wing Forest, Environmental Social Reformation and Sangai Protection Forum. Speaking at the event, Chief Conservator Forest Wildlife K. Angamni said there is an indispensable relationship between wildlife and human being. He said wildlife and human complement each other for their survival. Now the sports news. In a match of the 11th Manipur State League played today, Niroka FC Sangakpam beat Nako Nambul Mapal 2-0. El Govin and Chinedu Emmanuel netted the goals of the winners. In another match, Nisa Tangmayban and Klasa Kaino netted 1 goal each to end the match in a draw. Sagolban United will play Trau Kwagatal, while FC Jalen Sadar Hills and SSU St. Jumai will play tomorrow. The 20th state-level judo championship concluded today at Kumanlampak Indoor Stadium. Imphal West emerged the overall champion, winning 14 gold, 22 silver and 12 bronze. National Sports Academy Kumanlampak was the runners-up with 10 golds, 5 silver and 14 bronze. Imphal East Taubal Sanapati Sai RC Takil National Sports Academy Kumanlampak and Bishnupur District competed in sub-junior, junior and senior boys and girls events. Before we wrap up the bulletin, a quick look at the headlines once again. Governor presents this year Governor's Award and Rajkumari Sanatombi Devi Awards in various fields. Congress continues with one-day political conference. CM Ibobi takes credit for improvement in law and order in Manipur. Chief Election Officer, Manipur Flags of Democracy van carrying the message of SDEEP campaign. Minister Mirabai assures people of a hospital for elderly people on Old Age Day. And UCM asks Manipur government to make its policy on NSC and IM public.